We're now, we're now getting into how the AI, ChatGPT, is going to help us flesh out this legislation. Let's see how it does. I've never written a bill, and I assume that there's examples of this on the internet. So hopefully, it's done a fairly good job of creating the structure. This is what I'm looking for mainly: is the structure, and then we can refine the details. So this is what I asked ChatGPT. Write legislation for establishing guidelines and incentives to ensure access to affordable, nutrient-dense, ready-to-eat slow carbs such as sweet potatoes and squash via various food retailers such as grocery stores, gas stations, and food vendors. End prompt. The new prompt, end prompt, is just something that I'm writing for us humans to understand that I wrote this, and what comes next is the AI generating a text for us. I will let you read this at your leisure. This will probably change quite a bit. I do know that in the Maui County Council, we use the clause whereas, something, something, something. So the next prompt is use the legal format of whereas to introduce facts that outline the benefits of slow carbs for at-risk populations like diabetics, the chronic poor, and food insecure through the dimensions of mental health, physical health, and economic health. Because I think if we are able to feed people properly, they will operate in a healthier way, creating less disruption, and this will grow our general economy because more productive people, being more productive and not sick, not low energy, will be good for all of us. So whereas this is like Saul Williams. Whereas slow carbs such as sweet potatoes and squash. That is not a Saul Williams intonation. If you're wondering where that's from, there's a song. I'll share it at some point. If you really want to know, just slide into my DMs or in the comments. You can get that playlist. Anyways, whereas I think it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. There was only, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can ask for more. Here's another good thing to consider. What are the economic costs of diet-related disease in the U.S.? $1.7 trillion in 2020. Obesity alone is $147 billion a year. And I guess the counter corollary to this is what is the profit margins of the alternative, the competitor like McDonald's and Burger King and all the crap that is being shoved at us through the subsidies sent to corn. Big corn. Watch out, big corn, we're coming for you. It's the big sweet potato. You're such a sweet potato. Okay, billions of costs to our healthcare system. So let's zone in or hone in on the most at-risk populations in the state of Hawaii. And this is where I could use some help, or the AI could definitely use some help, because it's just generalizing that it's low-income families, indigenous populations, immigrant populations, older adults, people with disabilities, children and youth. It makes sense, right? But it could be more specific. Now, who are the likely sponsors and supporters of this? What organizations? I was hopeful that it would give me something, but it just gave me general groups of health organizations like Hi-Fi, consumer advocacy groups like Maui Tomorrow, Hi Maui Tomorrow, food industry organizations like, I don't know, HFUU, environmental organizations like the Sierra Club, political organizations like the Shaka Network, historically, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So this is where I can add my own local knowledge, and you might add your own insight into who can help this happen. So I was like, just give me a list. Give me a bullet-pointed list, please. And it was like, okay, if you insist. Department of Health, Health and Harm Reduction, Food Bank. Yep, the food banks for sure. Hi-Fi, the Farm Bureau, HFUU, Hawaii Center for Food Safety. Yeah, a good start. Not exhaustive. Here's where we're like, who else? Come on, give me someone specific. Identify local politicians to enable offer support. And it was like, sorry, guy, I don't know. but talk to folks in your state legislature, county council members, mayors. So we need to do the research on this. The AI is not able to provide a list of actual people to call, but it did give us a little prompt. So if you've received this letter, I didn't write it. Dear Kelly King, I am writing to inquire about your interest in developing. Yeah, that's where I was going to go. It's like, who else should we send this to? Dear Kiani Rollins Fernandez, dear Shane Sinensi, dear dear Tom Cook, dear Councilmember Uu Hodgins, dear Councilmember Yuki Lei, dear Mayor Bisson, I am writing to inquire about your interest in developing and supporting legislation aimed at increasing affordable. Yep. All right. Sincerely, me and the ChatGPT. Dear Councilmember Tamara Paulton, didn't forget you. Okay. I'm still missing Lanai. Dear Gabe Johnson, I am writing to inquire about your interest in developing and supporting. Hey, dear Larry, dear Larry Ellison, how about we do this? Yeah? Okay. Generated on December 15th, 2022, with me and ChatGPT, Jennifer Adventures Hawaii. Source document is right here. You're looking at this. It is a free research preview. Their goal is to make AI systems more natural and safe to interact with. Your feedback is to help them improve. Signing out from Down to Earth, Earth Angels. I'm going to end this on 666 just to like give it a little bit of what? A little spice. Oh, I lost 66. There's no 66. There's only 777. 707. Angel numbers coming in. 3, 2, 1. Peace.